I'm going to tell you a secret. You don't have to be 50 in order for you to not care what other people say. Are you a people pleaser? Do you think like you want to make others happy? Do you not want to have anybody upset with you? You hate confrontations. You just want to be considered as the nice you. That's me. Yeah, that's totally me. I was such a people pleaser. I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And it took me to be this age to realize, wow, what a waste of time. What a waste of my energy, my time of trying to please others. It's kind of sad, actually, when I think about it. When I was young, I was taught to be mindful of what other people say. I started singing when I was a very young girl, and it was something I loved to do. And as I got older, I would join singing contests. I did that a lot. And I remember being told, don't think you're good. Wait until someone else tells you that you are. So I carried that with me for years. I carried that with me. It's kind of like being humble. Don't overthink of yourself, or don't think too highly of yourself. You have to stay grounded. You have to stay humble, and you can't be too cocky or egotistic or whatever, right? And so whenever I would sing in a contest, and even if I would win, of course the judges, that's already telling me, yeah, you're good, you won, yada yada. But I needed more. I needed more people to tell me, you did such a great job, you have such a beautiful voice, whatever. And it wasn't until then that I would have this feeling of like, yes, I am good. Yes, my voice is beautiful. It's like I needed that validation from others. The unfortunate thing about that is I feel that it kind of bled through the rest of my life. As far as like who I am. Like every time I did something, I almost always needed validation. I mean, I think in general, we all want to be appreciated for what we do, but when you're having to wait and you're literally just like waiting, just like, you gonna say something? Are you gonna like tell me how good I am? That's when it becomes a problem. That's when it's just like, ooh, there's something wrong with that. And from there, because I wanted so much to get that validation, it became a part of me that I always wanted to do the right thing. I always wanted to do the right thing so that people could see that I'm doing the right thing, so that they could say, oh, Mary June is so good. When I was in high school, I was an older 10th grader. So I got my driver's license really early compared to everybody else in my class. So because I got my driver's license early, I had a car. So I became the official driver. Every day we would go out for lunch, and it was always me driving. However, I started noticing my gas kept running out much faster than it used to, because every day we would go out to lunch, and then after school, whenever somebody wanted to go somewhere, they would always say, Mary June, you're the driver. It wasn't even a question. It was just like, you're the driver, you're it. And I'm like, okay. And I didn't say anything. It caught up to me though. I remember being like, oh, how am I gonna tell my friends that I need them to contribute to gas money? I didn't know how to tell them. I was worried that if I told them that they would be like, what? Were you asking us for gas money? Like I would be wrong. I never did. I swallowed it and I let it go, and I just kept going. And every time that thought came up, I would just try to ignore it. Man, I wish I would have been more vocal back then. But I guess it's all part of my growth. Anyway, fast forward to today. I think Today I realize that my voice matters. Today I finally have realized that I don't need anybody to tell me who I am. I don't need anybody's validation. I still like to be appreciated, for sure. But I no longer need that validation. I'm no longer waiting for somebody to say, Mary June, you did good today. And if you are one of those people, I urge you to think about your value. You are so worth it. You have the ability to think for yourself. You have the ability to speak your mind, and you have the ability to disregard what anybody else says that doesn't fit what you think or what you feel or what you believe in. That's hard to do. I had a really hard time with that because I felt like by doing that, I was not being the kind Mary June or the sweet Mary June that I want everybody to like. I was becoming this like little rebel a little bit. And honestly, that is so invigorating in a way. Anyway, yeah, it is actually really freeing. It is so satisfying when you get to a place where you can look within yourself and say that I'm enough. My voice is plenty. My thoughts are good. And what I believe in is what I believe in. And I don't have to care of what other people think. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna say don't care. What I mean about that is don't let what other people say change you. If you think the sky is green, I'm just pulling this out. It's probably an absurd example. But I'm just saying, if you think the sky is green, and if somebody tells you, oh no, it's red, you don't have to believe them. I mean, now if you were to go outside and see that it is red, then yes, but don't just take someone's word over yours. My point really is that don't wait until you get into your 50s to realize, I shouldn't let what they say get to me. I shouldn't let what they say affect what I believe. I shouldn't let what they say make me think any different of myself. Because what they think is their opinion. And their opinion might be great. But again, if it's gonna get to a place where the opinion is cutting into your beliefs, cutting into what you feel strongly about, don't worry about it. Will they care what you think? Will they care about what you say? Probably not. Who knows? That is really something I had to learn about myself. I had to believe in myself. When it came to my singing, that was a hard one. That was a really hard one. It really kind of cuts into my self-confidence, I mean, it was ingrained so deeply within me that it was really hard for me to find that self-confidence on my own without having somebody else tell me how to feel, how to be confident about myself. But I believe I've done it. I feel confident in who I am. I feel confident in my talent. I feel confident in the way that I view things. And they may not always be right, but you know what? They're my views. They're my thinking, they're my thoughts, they're my beliefs. So therefore, they're real because they're mine. Just like it would be if it were you. Believe in who you are, believe in yourself, and find that self-confidence without having to look for it from somebody else, because it's in there. It's in you. You just have to find it. Don't wait till you're 50. Find it now. Don't pay attention to what other people say. I mean, of course, there's a line, right? There's a line of like caring and not caring. You don't want to be like rude and just dismissive and be like, you know nothing. Not like that, but just be confident in who you are. Don't be cocky. Don't be egotistical. You know, don't think you're better than everybody else, because then that goes the other direction, and that's bad also. So yeah, that's my message today. I just wanted to point that out because that's something that I've had to learn. It wasn't an easy thing for me to learn. It was hard. And I still have to keep reminding myself that every day, still. If you like this video and if there's something that you were able to take away from it, please like and subscribe, and please comment. I would love to be able to carry on a conversation with you and get to know you better. Until the next video, thank you so much. Bye. I think I just kind of rambled on that one. But you know, it needed to be said.